Okay, we've done the uploads, we've done the Gmail, we've done how to import videos, and now what you want to know is how do you get assessed and graded. So on the screen you will see this, what we call grading criteria, and it's split up to A grade, B grade and C grade. So if you take a look on this side to achieve a C grade, these are the separate tasks which you will find within your assignment pack which you have to complete. So to achieve a pass, you will have to complete all the tasks under C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6. You can't pick and choose. If the tasks are there to be able to pass the assignment at a C grade, you must complete them all. Now those of you who would like to achieve higher grades, you would have to complete all the tasks that are under the C criteria and then complete the tasks which are under the B criteria. For those of you which want to achieve an A grade, you have to complete all the C criteria, all the B criteria and all the A criteria. Now, each one of these has something called a weighting. So, C grades will give you 50 points. B grades will give you 75 points. And A grades will give you 100 points. Now, the reason why we do this is so at the end of the course, we can tally up your final score. Now this is important for a couple of reasons. First of all, if you achieve an overall A grade, then perhaps you should consider applying for the bachelor's. If you achieve an overall B grade, then you should consider furthering your knowledge by going on to the CAT program or interview for the bachelor's. If you achieve the C grade, then we're looking at the CAT program. The way in which we mark will be directed to each C criteria. So I'll give you an example. C1, describe the properties of metals and identify examples of material groups. So there are a couple of tasks under C1, for instance. I've asked you to describe the difference between ferrous and non-ferrous metal. When I grade, I will look at the tasks which were underneath C1 and I will mark it C1. So your feedback will be C1, good identification, blah blah blah. C2 could be a case of this part is missing, please redo. C3, well done, all completed. It could be as simple as that. Or C4, it could be a lengthy bit of feedback pointing out some deficiencies in the work. The same with the B grade. We will give you feedback to each graded criteria. If you're going for the B grade and we find that there are a few deficiencies but the B grade is achievable for you, we will give you the feedback and tell you to improve. And that goes exactly the same for the A grade. Now this is very important. You need to establish at the beginning of the course where you see yourself. We expect each and every one of you to achieve the maximum amount of points that you're capable of. Any questions related to this, please just ask one of your tutors. The feedback will be posted onto your ePortfolio as a new blog post by us. That is why we have expressly asked you to make sure that you give access to your ePortfolios to the team. I hope this is quite clear. If you do have problems understanding it, we shall be going through this again in class. It is an important element of the course. And remember, we want the best that you can offer. Thank you very much, and speak to you soon.